Good evening, Memphis. As he said, I am Eli Townsend, and I am here to talk about revitalization, entrepreneurship, and community, and how food is at the intersection of changing the narratives and stories of a multicultural community right here in Memphis called Binghamton. But first, I have to give a shout out to my mom and my brothers and sisters up in the balcony who at one point in my life thought I was wasting food, but hey, look at me now. And so, I say that to say I'm grateful for all of their love and their support. And who knew that at the age of 8, a bookmobile that was sponsored by the public library would open a world of doors to me to creativity and to finding my passion. And so I'm grateful for that experience. About 3 years ago, I really began to manifest that dream of purpose and passion and making them intertwine. And it landed me the opportunity to be the artist in residence at Caritas Village in Binghamton. You've heard of that place? Caritas means love for all people, and if you've ever had the opportunity to walk through the doors, you can definitely feel the love inside of Caritas. And there at Caritas, I saw where food could impact people in many different ways, from our Super Soul brunches to our cultural dinners to our Pay It Forward program that fed anyone without any questions. Those are the types of impacts that food began to have in the community of Binghamton. And so, while at Caritas, I was afforded the opportunity to be an Art Up Fellow under the direction of Linda Steele, who took us around this country, and we learned about social enterprise and social entrepreneurship in disinfested communities and how we could bring those tools and skills back to our prospective communities and monetize the gifts and talents of community members. And so I had this great idea with this multicultural community that I belong to create this international food market, a place where you can taste cuisine from all over the world right here in Memphis, right inside of Binghamton. And I also attended an artist campaign school in Detroit, Michigan, where it taught me that food, I could use my art as a voice for people and start positive conversations for change. Little did I know that around the corner at the Binghamton Development Corporation, my friend and program manager of the Kaleidoscope Kitchen, Olivia Haslip, had a similar vision for the community and the refugee entrepreneurs that we served in our community. And so we came up with this ideal of Unami Eats, which is my fellowship through Art Up and the Kaleidoscope Kitchen merging together to create a 22-week culinary curriculum, 13 weeks of basic culinary skills, and 9 weeks of a co-starter program that would really get these food entrepreneurs going in pursuits of their own dreams, and more importantly, change their narrative and add some equity to our community. And so, we are a full running program at Kaleidoscope Kitchen. Every day, on Mondays when we start our day, I start my students off with a thought of the day, because I believe that anything in life that you do, it first begins with a thought. And if that thought is a positive thought, you can only reap positive benefits. I have 8 students. 3/4 of my students are from different countries. Some of them are refugees. And together, it's a beautiful oasis of people learning, growing, and developing skills. This robe that I'm wearing today is from one of my students by the name of Ipti, and she is from Sudan. And she said, "Hey, you like this robe? I bring one back for you." And so she brought me this robe, and I thank Ipti. Actually, every single thing that I have on today comes from someone inside of my community. And so I am proud to work with the people in Binghamton and at the Kaleidoscope Kitchen. And actually on April the 23rd, our first 8 cohorts will be graduating from phase 1 to phase 2. And I'm very, very, very excited. Yes, those dumplings are amazing. And I'll tell you about trying those later. And so, in Binghamton, we also have community partners, the McMurden Gardens and the Carpenter Art Gardens, who not only give our youth tangible skills and teach them hard work. If you're out this summer and you happen to stop by Tsunami, you'll get a little taste of the Carpenter Art Gardens. As well as on April the 21st, we have our second annual Kaleidoscope Festival, where those dumplings and a whole lot of other great, delicious things will be available for your offerings. Every morning before I leave my home, I tell myself two things: that nobody said it was easy, and if you learn, teach. If you get, give. Thank you so much for this opportunity.